Hello there. Thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be doing a Libra season reading for Cancer placements. Hello, Cancers. I hope you have had a wonderful summer, just entered into fall. We are going to take a look into Libra season, see what is coming up for you. Right, I'm going to start with some oracle cards and then we will pull from the tarot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if this video resonates with you, helps me to pick up on all your energies. And if at any point I say something during the reading that resonates with you or you have a comment about, or I don't know, maybe there's something I say that you would like more information, please feel free to leave comments in the comment area. I would love to hear from you all. And if you have watched my channel before, I'm trying out a slightly different setup here. So, you can let me know in the comments what you think about it if you so choose. If you're new to the channel, you would not notice the difference, would you? All right, and I do offer personal readings. If this particular reading resonates with you and you would like more information about this reading in particular, or if you would like a personal reading on any topic in your life or just overall reading, you can find my contact information in the description box below. All right, we are going to get going with this reading. So we have oracle cards coming out here. We have Weeping Wound, Assistance with Access, Radical Honesty, and Sharing. So, all right, let's see how that all happens. What comes out here? So, this row is supposed to be themes for Libra season. All right, so we have Weeping Wound. You are not your wounds. So, Cancer, wow, okay, and there you are, Cancer. Chariot is Cancer's major arcana. And I hope you can see this smoke. It's really smoking. Let's see. Maybe I can put it over here. Nope. There we go. All right. So your card coming out first and foremost. You are not your wounds. I feel like this is just a direct message to you. I feel like this is going to be a really healing time for you. Okay. Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Nine of Swords. I have too many cards. I'm not going to take all those three. I feel like you have not been asking for help where you should be. You've been trying to go do something alone. I think that's why that Assistance with Access card is here. Temperance. All right, I think, Cancer, I see you really trying to move forward during Libra season, move past something, move beyond a pain, move beyond a hurt, could be an actual physical wound, honestly, with this Weeping Wound card. But I feel like this is more of an emotional wound, right? Because we've got her heart is open on the inside, but she's crying a tear of blood right here. And I feel like what that's representing, at least right now for me, is this is the wound, but it's coming out in tears. It's coming out as emotion. That's how I'm interpreting this right now. So I feel like you're healing from something very emotionally that those like hurt you very deeply. I feel like Libra season, you're going to be healing from that. It could have been a relationship, could be the loss of a person. I don't think this is going to be very easy with the Nine of Swords here. Some sleepless nights, anxiety, but you're being patient. I see you being patient with yourself. I feel like you want it to go faster than it's going, but at the same time, you're recognizing that patience is needed. And I feel like you're giving yourself that. Yeah, you've been trying to take care of something on your own. I feel like where you once had a structure, there isn't one, and so you're trying to do it on your own. You're feeling, feeling left out in the cold. While Cancer, it feels like you're doing it all. You feel like you have to do it all. The Fool, because you want a new beginning, you want a fresh start, you want some there. It's almost, and I'm getting the sense that it's not like you want a fresh start. It's almost like a fresh start is necessary. Like a fresh start has been thrust upon you. They said, like, I feel like an institution or some sort of stability with the emperor has been removed, and now you are the emperor, but it's left you feeling out in the cold. That's why I say there used to be another structure there, and now you're having to step up and in an area that you did not expect to have to, and it's left you feeling out in the cold. But again, I'm sensing a positivity though as well. I'm not getting too much. I'm not getting a lot of resistance here. It's almost Cancer, a feeling. The spread is like giving me, it's almost like you're talking to me and giving me an acknowledgement of like, yeah, this is going to be hard, but I've got this. And if you don't think that you do, Cancer, that's the message that's coming through here. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a little painful, but you've got this. You have your greater good. Like because you are coming from a place of goodness, your greater good is being fulfilled. Whether you can see that or not, but what is for your greatest good is in the process of happening. And then we have radical honesty and sharing. And this is under the area of where to find beauty during Libra season. Right? Libra ruled by Venus. Usually our relationships can be particularly highlighted during Libra season. Let's see. Wow. And, this sharing card, that's what I mean. Like because we have assistance with access under where to compromise and where to find balance. And then where to find beauty is in sharing. Giving to others. Okay, we have the Strength card, the Empress card. Wow, okay, Strength, the Empress. We have a lot of major arcana coming out here, Cancer. This is going to be this is gonna be a transformational season for you. I'll actually be very curious to see what Scorpio season holds for you after this reading. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So it's time to get radically honest. It's possibly time to get radically honest about the fact that you need help. Assistance with access and sharing. There is giving in receiving and receiving in giving. If you don't feel like you're receiving what you should be, or if you want to be receiving more, I think the message here is to give more, to put out more energy. And Libra, the Justice card, which is Libra's card, is all about balance, reciprocity, give and take. You give energy. Does the other side give energy back? Yes? Okay, then you give energy. If the other side didn't give energy back, then you don't give energy. Right? It's about that equal give and take. That's what the Justice card says. So I feel like there's a message here, Cancer, where if you are not feeling it, pay attention to that. Because if you're giving a bunch of energy and it's not coming back to you, then you are correct to, right, leave that situation. But if you are giving energy, if you're not giving energy, then there might not be any coming to you as well. So perhaps give some energy, see if it comes back to you. Strength, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Where to find beauty. Wow, okay, so do you see all the yellow here? The yellow is your higher consciousness. I really feel like there is a message here where you find beauty is in I feel like saying nature, first and foremost. I think Cancer being outside would be very beneficial for you this season. And you know, that could be part of this theme area. This is the Chariot is the home, card of the home. You could have been just kind of in your house a lot and being stressed about going outside and integrating and kind of just like being a part of society, a part of community. But I think that's really necessary. And this radical honesty card, you know, when you're around people, I feel like what it's saying is to remove the mask, just be yourself. And if you're having a hard time with this weeping wound energy and you're feeling really emotionally, just very emotionally vulnerable, this sharing with radical honesty, there could be something about, you know, getting involved in a support group or something that kind of fits the particular need, you know, whatever, like sadness or, you know, heavy emotions that you might be experiencing, like, you know, why, if you're mourning the loss of a relationship, or if it's a death, or you know, loss of a job, so on and so forth. Accepting people for who they are, but also I feel like there's a message here, Cancer, for you to accept your own abundance. Concentrating, really focusing on your intentions too. Really focus. I feel like the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, this is a really, I mean, we have a lot of major arcana here, but this is a really powerful row, and I feel like you just living in your greater good, like living in your highest vibrational energy, being very focused, very accepting, giving, but also willing to receive. I feel like that's really going to propel you forward. Not really propel you forward, but kind of, well, yeah, I think it is going to propel you forward during this season. Okay, let's see. There's the Ten of Cups coming out with the Chariot. Okay. So you could be moving home. Something about this move is going to make you very happy. Something about driving something forward. That's what I mean. I don't get this sense of despair in this spread, even though I see there's a lot of heaviness and sadness here. I'm not getting you wallowing in it. The Hierophant with the Nine of Swords. This could be the end of a marriage. You're moving out, or the other person is moving out. This was something that was once very happy. But for others of you, I feel like this is you struggling with something having to do with your belief system. You're struggling to learn a lesson. Let's see. What is this Temperance card? Three of Cups. I'm going to get one more for this. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. I feel like your happiness is really paramount in Libra season. In spite of the sadness and the kind of the loneliness that I'm getting off of this spread, your happiness is still paramount. The Three of Cups with the Nine of Wands. Three of Cups and Nine of Wands with Temperance. Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands with Temperance. Cancer, I feel like you have your guard up when it comes to spending time with people. You're trying to figure out how to make a situation work. You're trying to figure out, again, if this is, for some of you, this is very specific. For some of you, this is you're leaving a partner, but you have a child with this person, and you're trying to figure out how to talk to this person, how to still interact with someone that hurt you and that's causing you anxiety and stress, but you still have to engage. So you're trying to figure out how to communicate and um, how to do that while remaining patient and calm. You're I feel your patience being tested by the people around you. If you, even in a social group, it's like you're really trying to figure out how to interact and how to bring energies together, but you still have your guard up around these energies. Very interesting. Okay. The Emperor with the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Watch. I was just going to say harsh words were said. So it's possible that harsh words were said, but I would also say to watch your words, Cancer, as well. The Queen of Swords. You're looking for some sort of working together. Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're looking for some sort of truth, and I feel like you're being uncompromising when looking for truth. Cancer, there's a message here that you might have been surrounded by people that did not have your greatest good at heart. If you have any Taurus in your chart, Taurus had a similar message to that as well. I'm getting that heavily here. You want truth and honesty and justice in a matter that left you out in the cold. This could have had to do with work. You could feel that people that you worked with or an institution lied, cheated, stole from you, actually stole and took money, and you want answers. You want to know why. And I say that you might have been around people that were not looking out for your greatest good, did not have your best interest at heart, because you're around people with the Three of Cups here, but we have the Nine of Wands, but your guard is up, and Temperance, and you're trying to bring energies together. It's like, why is this so difficult? Friendships, usually it's not that hard to get people, you want to be around each other, right? So that's why I say there. And then assistance with access. I feel like you've been alone. Sharing. I feel like this has been what's missing. Community. You're looking for community. The Three of Pentacles is a card of community. We have it on top of the Five of Pentacles. It's in the center of your reading. You've been left out of the cold by people that you used to rely on, possibly even for money. This could be a business that you started with someone or with multiple people. Three of you put in money. You were all learning how to do something together, and someone just took off and kind of like possibly, I don't know, left with the bag, took the money and just like pieced out. But let's look at what this Fool is. That's what I mean. Like, I'm still seeing you positive and hopeful. The Page of Cups. You are still very in a dreamy energy. Cancer, you might not have had all of your eggs in this particular basket. That is what I'm getting, because there's still so much happiness and hope on this spread, even through the pain. It's really admirable, Cancer. It's really nice. And if for some of you, you were in a relationship in which the person didn't want children, you've realized that you do want children, and that's why you're going off in a new direction. Your dreams are still alive and well, and you still know what you want. I feel like you're still going to go after your dreams. Okay. So let's see. Strength with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Strength, the Ace of Cups. I feel like accepting people for where they are is going to be a big part of this season for you as well. But I see new love coming in for you. And it's someone that's pure. The white in tarot represents purity, right? We have a lot of people here. We have purity, 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 dressed in white, bathed in white. There's a lot of purity of intention coming in. I don't think that that has been in your life. Ace of Cups. Love yourself. Show yourself unconditional acceptance as well, Cancer. I feel like that's an important message. I think that's what's going to help take the mask off and help you be radically honest with yourself, accepting all of your flaws, and not seeing them as flaws, just seeing them as a part of who you are, right? No one is perfect and no one is great and wonderful at everything. We all have things that we are not good at and things we are good at. I feel like what this is you surrounding yourself with people that recognize the things that you're good at and also recognize things you're bad at, but they don't bring those up, right? Because they're your friends. And so they're there to support you, to lift you up. And of course, we don't want blind friends, but if someone is bringing something up that is a, perceived flaw that you have, we would hope if they're bringing it up to help you rise above, right? To not bring you down. I feel like you've been around people that have brought that your energy down, that has made you in a lower vibration. We have the moon coming out with the Empress. The moon is usually associated with Pisces. I see it kind of with Cancer as well because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So we have the Empress with the moon. All right. This has been a message for a few different signs. So I feel like there's almost an overall message here with Libra season where there is going to be unknown. I feel like embracing the unknown, and for you especially, Cancer, with the moon coming out with the Empress, embracing the abundance that the unknown can bring. I feel like really leaning in to, I was going to say really leaning into the darkness, but what I mean by that is really leaning into what you don't know. I think that's going to be very helpful. I feel like asking questions is going to be very good for you during Libra season. Not assuming that you have all the answers. I would be asking lots of questions during Libra season. Just in general, if you think you know something, ask yourself again and see if there's a question that you can ask. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. Okay, so we have Temperance coming out again at the bottom with the Queen of Pentacles, and with the Nine of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. I feel, Cancer, like you are very powerful right now, and you have the ability to manifest your dreams and your wishes very quickly. And I think that's because You have something set up here. Like I said, it really feels like you did not have all of your eggs in one basket. And that's why while this weeping wound, while whatever this, this break from a marriage, a partnership, a belief system, a long held value system, why breaking from it is hard. It's causing you emotional pain, but you're getting through it, and I feel like you're getting through it with grace. This feels like you are being graceful with others and with yourself, even though, I don't know, these cards in the center here, it's like you have reason to be not so graceful. I can see that. All right, I am going to end this reading here with the message from the universe with the Druid Oracle. I was very drawn to nature when I started these spreads. I think it has to do with Libra season and that Venus vibe. So I put some dried flowers out, and this deck in particular has just lots of nature imagery. So I wanted to end the readings with this beautiful deck here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, I feel like the message here, It's a lot of green, lots of green in these cards. I know I said they're nature cards, but that doesn't mean not all of them have this much green. There's so much green, right? He is cloaked in green here. This card, he's in practically just nothing but a green hill. And then here we have lots of green, again, moss. Nature, I feel like being out in nature is going to be very, very important for you, Cancer. Specifically around greenery. Green is also connected to the heart chakra. You could look into sort of exercises, different, if you Google, just like heart chakra. I have a chakra book. If anyone's interested, I can put the title in the comments. But just kind of concentrating on your heart chakra, researching that might be helpful. Coming from a place, the heart place of love and compassion. But I feel like the message here is to say, Seven of Pentacles. You've planted so many seeds that the ones that were a burden, I feel like are not. I feel like it's like you're realizing this. I feel, Cancer, the Seven of Cups is a very dreamy energy. It's fantasizing. It can be not being very grounded, but I feel like you've been very grounded for a long time. I feel like you have been holding it down. And I feel like the message here is to let yourself dream a little bit. You've planted a lot of seeds. You know this is not the end. I already see that with all the hope and grace that you're moving through this with. I already see that you did not, that it's not over, whatever that means. But I feel like the Seven of Cups came out to say, really let yourself dream. What else do you want? You've planted so many seeds. Lay down the burdens of the ones that aren't working and fantasize about how the ones that could work, fantasize about that. Imagine them. I almost feel like this is like close your eyes and envision them working. Like if there's a body of water that you can go look in and do some sort of, the word is escaping me right now, but there's a magical practice that has to do with, looking into a bowl of water and focusing, manifesting, envisioning in the water. I feel like that would be really good for you, Cancer, especially as a water sign. Taking baths in general, maybe a spiritual, a nice cleansing bath. You could also see rainbows during Libra season. Also noticing rainbows here. All right. This is what I have for you, Cancers. I really hope this resonated. Good luck with whatever it is that you are going through. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. This was a really fascinating reading. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful Libra season, and I will see you at your next reading.